Hello and welcome to another update video on ADA. So it's pretty much one of the last opportunities for ADA to turn this around and to save the bullish scenario, this triangle pattern here, this range. Obviously, if you watched previous updates, then you know that ADA is kind of dancing on this lower boundary line there, this 51 cent level, which really must hold to keep the bullish case alive here, right? Obviously, the 51 cent level is crucial because, first of all, it is where we have previous swing lows. So as long as it's holding, the move to the upside could unfold as a fifth wave, but I have no, let's say, impulsive upside move. I mean, it might feel a little bit impulsive today, but one day of green candles does not confirm a full upside breakout. Yeah? That's just not how it works. But first of all, we have significant swing lows. And then in addition to that, we also have a triangle pattern. And we know when triangles get invalidated. And that E wave, if it breaks below the C wave low, it confirms, yeah, kind of a downside breakout. Or at least not necessarily a downside breakout. But we cannot have an E wave that ends below the C wave low. So, at least it invalidates the short-term bullish case. Okay, so that might mean the risk increases that we are going to be on our way into this yellow support zone below between 35 cents and 29 cents. This is an important area to watch. This is where we had previous swing lows here, which obviously can lead to some support. So if the price breaks below the 51 cent level, there could be quite a sharp drop because there is really limited previous support and resistance in this area. But once we approach this Fibonacci support zone, there is previous support in this area here and also obviously from these two Fibonacci levels. So yeah, it remains difficult because we are in a range. We haven't seen any impulsive move down or up for basically half a year, unfortunately. But the triangle pattern itself is still valid. But the triangle is a pattern of indecision. So until we really get proper upside impulses, there is unfortunately not really much we can confirm in terms of a bullish breakout. I want to see a 5-wave move up from the last low. Just a very brief look at the shorter time frame. While we have some movements to the upside here, it's still too early to really confirm a 5-wave move to the upside has developed. This is what I shared in my update yesterday, that we have potentially a wave 1 and a wave 2. At least it needs to hold this zone to keep that alive. And this is the last Fibonacci support area that must hold before we break, before we test 51 cents. So for now, this is holding, but it remains a range-bound movement. It's a 3-wave move up at the moment. If we now hold a higher low in the next pullback, this can help us push higher. So that's how we navigate this uncertainty through parameters. There's pretty strong support in this area, obviously. But again, we don't have a proper upside reversal signal until we break at least above these previous highs, around 59 to 60 cents, and then form a 5-wave move up. I'll keep you updated about that. What we can do now is adjust or add support for the B-wave pullback. But please note that all of these levels are really weak support areas. This is all pretty small stuff here that's happening, very small time frames. So yeah, that's the update on ADA. Hope you liked the update. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.